Hi, and welcome. Thanks for joining me. We're going to do the last of the 8 verses of thought transformation, and this should tie a lot of things together, hopefully. Let's start with good posture. Sit up straight. Don't try too hard to have good posture. Be aware of a straight spine, but then become relaxed in the muscles of the body. Relax your shoulders and even the muscles around the neck. Relax your arms and hands and fingers. Relax around the chest and the upper back, the abdominal area and the lower back, the legs, coming down to the feet and toes. Relax the sides of your head, back of your head, top of the head, and face. Now notice a very delicate, soft and light breath moving in and out through your nostrils. Get a sense of how clear you are in the nose, both sides. Which in some way will reflect how clear you are in your mind. Just for about a minute, let's do slow deep breathing all the way to full and empty, but we'll add counting so that the two sides are even. So if you breathe in for 6, then breathe out for 6. If you breathe in for 10, breathe out for 10. Whatever rate suits you in a comfortable manner. Okay. When you're finished, then for about another minute, just sit with an awareness of your body, all the different parts, and just listen to your body. See what calls out to you. It could be sensations, it could be tension, it could be pain, it could be comfort. But whatever it is, allow it to come. So just have an open mind and let's see what the body is saying to us. then, for about another minute, we're going to do a resting breath where we count the breath at the top. So it goes like this in your mind. You say, in, 1, release. In, 2, release. In, 3, release, etc. So just counting higher and higher at the top. Just keep going for about a minute. And then relax through the mouth, have a deep sigh. And then open your eyes. That's a lovely little practice. Okay, so the 8 verses of thought transformation. I hope you've been going well with the other 7 that we've done. I hope that they've been helpful for you in some way and not too confusing. Don't forget, you can always ask me questions, send me a message in the comments, or email me through my website, deepmindfulnessyoga.com.au. Yeah, I wouldn't say that these ideas are just going to be automatically easy for everyone, and you need to reconsider them, reflect on them many times. Don't forget, with all learning, it takes a lot of time to move from absorbing the concepts of ideas to then integrating them into your life as a true understanding. And that's why I really recommend that at some point you go back to the beginning of all these mind training sessions. Don't forget the Examining the Mind playlist that I did before these mind training videos, and then move all the way again to now. And if you've done this twice, you'll be understanding things much more as we keep going. So every time you repeat the learnings, you will have more context, more understanding. And of course, the more you understand it, well, the easier it's going to be for you to apply in your life. Alright, here we go. Let's do number 8. May as well do slow, deep breathing. So close your eyes and just start to have a nice, gentle, easy breath. Not worrying too much about how you're doing the breath, as long as there's a slow and gentle quality to it. Alright, I'll read it to you twice. Unstained by the superstitions of the 8 worldly concerns, may I, by perceiving all phenomena, including myself, as illusory, be released from the bondage of attachment. Again, unstained by the superstitions of the 8 worldly concerns, may I, by perceiving all phenomena, including myself, as illusory, be released from the bondage of attachment. Keep going with the breathing. Just absorb the feeling of these ideas. relax the breathing, have a sigh. Just a little slip away to another idea. In Raja Yoga, we have that notion of the space afterwards, after you do any practice. So when I throw these new words and ideas at your mind, and then you sit and just absorb it, what you'll probably find is that your mind starts responding and reacting and going in different places and filing and organizing. And it's almost like if you just had a little bit of sugar, and then if you sat there and meditated and felt the explosion throughout your nervous system and through your blood and into your brain. Yeah, this is how you process new information in particular, but really just ideas. Any idea that comes into your world, into your life, into your mind, you're going to react to it. This is what we're doing all day long. All right, I'll read this one more time now. Unstained by the superstitions of the 8 worldly concerns, may I, by perceiving all phenomena, including myself, as illusory, be released from the bondage of attachment. Okay, so now we're tying in with something that we've previously done, the 8 worldly concerns. I'll read them to you again, just in case you're not sure of them. So, we have a human who believes that they are a real person in a world, and then they worry about what? What are these 8 worldly concerns? 1, desire for happiness. 2, fear of suffering. 3, desire for importance. 4, fear of insignificance. 5, desire for praise. 6, fear of criticism. 7, desire for gain. And 8, fear of loss. So this is what an egoic mind is worrying about all day long, every day. And we see then the development or expansion of self-cherishing, where it becomes an obsession, a fixation, a constant focus. So we are seeking security, happiness, and desperately trying to avoid anything we don't like, anything we label as uncomfortable, painful, negative, that which is called suffering. So, the 8 worldly concerns. Now, unstained by the superstitions of the 8 worldly concerns. So this is a mind that is free of those 8 worldly concerns. It's not caught up in self-cherishing. It's not totally preoccupied with securing itself, being happy, being scared, being worried. It's not worrying about that. It is free of that. Or in this language, it is unstained by these superstitions. So they're calling those 8 worldly concerns unnecessary superstitions. Unstained by the superstitions of the 8 worldly concerns, therefore we are free of them. May I, by perceiving all phenomena, including myself, as illusory, by perceiving all phenomena, including myself, as illusory. Now, this is when we start to raise the ideas of emptiness and dependent arising and lack of inherent existence. So we're going to have to do more work on this in future videos, but I have raised these ideas a few times, and the main point is that everything we see is almost like a dream. It's a projection of our own mind. We are labeling everything we see. We are labeling it as true and real. We believe what we are labeling. I've used this metaphor before. It's like we draw a picture of a world, and then we believe that that picture is real and true. What's happening is our mind is not recognizing that it is doing this labeling. It believes its labeling is true, and it never questions itself. In fact, it doesn't question its own existence, the label of itself. And that's what it says here. By perceiving all phenomena, including myself, as illusory, recognizing the nature of my deluded mind, not only about everything I see, but even my own concept of self. Recognizing that all of that is illusory, may I be released from the bondage of attachment. Now, I haven't talked about attachment much. What we have in simple terms is the binary of attachment, aversion. So it goes with the 8 worldly concerns. We're attached to all the things that we want and like and want to get. We want to hold on to them. And we have aversion to all the things we don't like and don't want, and we actually push them away or try and avoid them or run away from them. So that's attachment and aversion. So what happens is emotionally we are deeply attached. We're so attached to this story of me and my body living in a world that I believe is not the way I've constructed it or labeled it, but is actually true the way I see it. I'm really sure that I am vulnerable in this world and that it's almost like it's attacking me and I need to defend against it and secure myself within it, protect myself. And so this is where we have the idea of bondage of attachment. Even though attachment is a delusional behavior, we are bound by it. We cannot stop ourselves from doing it. Well, we can, but we need to understand the illusory nature of the reality we are perceiving. Okay, one more time, I'll read the whole thing. Unstained by the superstitions of the 8 worldly concerns, no longer worrying about them, may I, by perceiving all phenomena, including myself, as illusory, be released from the bondage of attachment. Free. Free of all that suffering. Free of fear. Okay, close your eyes. Have a sigh. Let's absorb the impact of these ideas. Notice your emotions, feelings, thoughts, and reactions. have a sigh. Open your eyes. Now, we can't be expected to just hear those ideas and believe them, think they are true, or even to know how to apply them in our lives. So we need to study this sort of thing. I study this every morning and night from so many different teachers, and I listen to the way they explain these ideas, and then I start to piece it together. It takes a lot of time. It takes years. But it's really good to encounter these ideas, to create the possibility of these in your own mind and life, and maybe they can be like seeds that start to grow over time, over years. Think about them, reflect upon them, and come back to them again after maybe months, and check them out again, see how they fit in another stage of your life when you have new insights into your own experience of reality. Now don't forget, if you do stretching in yoga in a gentle and opening way where you keep developing being relaxed and releasing tension and stress, this will help you with the mind training, because this will help you transform your mind from being tight and pushy and controlling into being more relaxed. And the more relaxed your mind becomes, the more you will understand the mind training. And then we have the breath work. So then if you dive deeper into this opening of your mind and body using the breath work, your mind will learn more quickly. It will process change more skillfully, and you will again find more access to the ideas of the mind training. So the yoga tools are there to help you to understand the more advanced insights. So if you're finding this is difficult, well then go back to your body, learn more about your own body, learn more about your mind in connection with your body. Realize that they are never separate. They are always reflecting each other. They are always working together. Then relax more and more deeply. Take more time to be still and quiet and meditative. Keep watching. Then slow yourself down more deeply from within using the breath work. Become much better at breathing much more slowly, and then learning to sit with the full breath and the empty breath for longer. And through these practices, you will open up your unconscious mind. You will start to see it more and recognize patterns, the things that we've been working on in the mind training videos. This is how it all works. Just keep going, keep coming back to the practices, the ideas, keep reflecting. Hopefully, it's a great, exciting adventure for you of learning and self-knowledge. Hopefully, it's a pathway for you to total health and happiness. Thank you very much.